Congratulations, bladesmiths. You made it through to the final round, but your work is far from over. Now we're sending you back to your home forge to create an iconic blade from history. The Kora. The Kora Sword originated in Nepal, where it was wielded for centuries by a legendary group of soldiers, the Gurkhas. The Gurkhas were known for their fearless military prowess and weapons-based martial arts, which included symbolic weaponry like the Kora Sword. This fearsome sword features a long curved blade that flares outward at the tip, maximizing the force of each swing and making it an ideal weapon for both slashing and chopping. Also used in sacrifice, a skilled Kora wielder could reportedly cut a sheep in half with just one swing. It must be an effective working version of that deadly weapon. It must include a spatulated hook tip, a guard, and pommel.
Josh has definitely never made a Kora before. And neither have I.
You will have 5 days at your home forge to complete this challenge. At the end of 5 days, you will return and present your finished Koras to our panel of expert judges. Only after they've subjected those weapons to a series of brutal tests will they declare one of you the Forged and Fire champion who gets that check for 10 grand. Good luck, bladesmiths. We'll see you in 5 days.
Good luck.
You too.
It's day one at my home forge, and I'm hoping to get accomplished the rough forging of my blade. I've never made any blade this long before, so it's gonna be an adventure. Josh has more to lose because he is a master smith. I really hope that he doesn't underestimate me during this challenge. I'm gonna try to stay pretty historically accurate. I'm gonna be forging Damascus, and having that Damascus on a large blade will really be pretty cool. This is the biggest build of Damascus I've ever made. As I'm forging out the Damascus, I'm realizing it's way too big, and I can't actually hold it correctly because it's too long. Everything about this big billet is taking a lot of time. Me swinging it from the forge to the press and drawing it out and waiting for it to heat up. I'm gonna have to speed things up tomorrow.
Yesterday, got the blade all forged, the Damascus made. So today, I hope to get it all profiled and successfully heat treat it. I'd like to grind a fuller in this blade.
I think in order to beat this kid, I gotta do some things that he won't.
This groove will take a little bit of weight out, but more than anything, I think it's cool. Groove looks pretty good. Today's probably the most critical day of the 5. Here goes nothing. If the heat treat fails, it's a couple days worth of lost work. Seems to be hard. Generally, you heat treat and grind an edge on a sword or a blade based on what it's going to be used for. And I don't know what it's going to be used for. That's the problem.
Today, I'm gonna do my heat treat. Unfortunately, I don't have a heat treating oven large enough, so I'm gonna have to do this in the propane forge. Yeah, this sword is at least twice as big as I'm used to. I would not normally heat treat something like this. Hopefully this thing heats up evenly. Okay, go for the quench. It's perfectly straight, it's really hardened, and now I'm going to sharpen it, and then I'll do my testing. Worked pretty good. Josh better bring his A game to beat this. Good boy.
All right, we'll try a test out here of this edge. It's day 4. My blade is done. That thing really sticks in there. I don't know what Liam's blade's looking like right now, but it's hard to imagine that he's got anything going better than mine. I'm feeling really confident. The handle, probably my last big hurdle on this sword. Getting ready to put my handle in the acid here to etch the Damascus. Looks pretty cool. That handle should be about bulletproof, screwed and glued. I don't think there's any more I could have done. This is my best. Win or lose, I created something that most people can't, so I'm proud of that.
The Nepalese Kora was a blade that had a distinct inward curved and a spatulated flare at the tip, making it a weapon for slicing and chopping. Now we'll cut across these sandbags. Let's see how sharp your blades are. Josh, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Josh, great balance. The blade really wants to chop and slice. The recovery on the blade makes it one that wants to continue for combat. One problem I have here is this handle. It tends to roll. But other than that, it will cut. Good job, sir.
Thank you.
Liam, you're up next. You ready?
Yeah.
When he said that this was heavy, you weren't kidding. This is a chopper. A little hard to control on the recoil, but not enough to where I can't wield it. This, sir, will cut.
Great.
Good job. Next up is a strength test. Dave?
Gentlemen, to test the strength of your Kora, I'm going to take one blow into these skulls. Josh, you're up. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, fantastic.
Nice.
Josh, went right into the skull. Swings easy, super lightweight. But like Doug said, the handle wants to roll in my hand. Nonetheless, nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel really confident in my blade. If Josh's can do it, then mine will do it as well.
Wow, that's a beast. It feels really nice in the hand. You did a great job on this handle. Obviously, we pretty much took care of that skull. Now, this thing, once you get it started, it's gonna go.
Right.
My only worry is stopping it.
Yeah.
You don't always have to have a heavy blade to make a heavy blow. But it's a beautiful piece. It's a nice job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Liam, Josh, both of your weapons are spectacular. But in this competition, there can only be one champion. And that champion is... Liam, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion. Josh, unfortunately, your blade did not make the cut. Dave will explain.
Josh, we've never seen two weapons so evenly matched. And our decision came down to one incredibly small thing. And it was the fact that that handle torqued in Doug's hand, torqued in mine. It's an amazing piece of work. You should be incredibly proud of it. I mean, I wish I could own it.
Josh, please surrender your weapon.
I came here to challenge myself, and I came here to hopefully represent bladesmithing well. And I think I did that. I'm disappointed in the judge's decision, but I'm satisfied with the Kora that I produced. I'm going home to my kids, which is where I'm happiest. So that's where I want to be.
Liam, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion and will be receiving a check for 10 grand. Good job.
You are our youngest champion so far. Congratulations. Great job.
Good job.
I just won Forged in Fire. Just wow. This is a big feat for me to accomplish against a master smith. I think that all the people that I went to high school with, they'll finally realize it's not just a hobby. It's something that I can really succeed at. I'm gonna use the $10,000 and just put it straight into a new shop. And these are like my only pair of jeans. So maybe I'll get another pair of jeans.